Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
I'm Phil.
I'm Sam.
The giggler over here is Samantha, the beautiful giggler that we got here.
I'm laughing before the video even starts.
Because I'm just cracking some jokes. I'm trying to do my best George Carlin imitation because we got some more comedy for you today from George Carlin. Looks like a little bit older rendition, a little bit older bit from him. So we'll be
him being older?
Sorry, yes. His age, he's a little bit older.
Yes.
Not older in time from when he was beginning his career, to clarify that. People are boring is a bit, and we haven't heard this one before, but we are going on a whim here and going to see what this one's all about. I hope you guys have been enjoying the comedy stuff that we've been doing thus far. We've got Dave Chappelle, we've got Gabriel Iglesias, we got Ricky Gervais, we got Patrice O'Neill, we got Bill Burr, we got all kinds of stuff on there. So check those out if you haven't done so already. You usually have playlists that pops up at the end of the video, so you can click on those if you do enjoy this reaction or you want to check out any other ones. And we'd love to have you as a part of the community. So subscribe and join us on this journey that we're on.
Yes.
All right. With that said, you ready for some George?
Let's do it.
All right, George Carlin. People are boring.
Now, you wouldn't know it from some of the things I've said over the years, but I like people. I do. I like people, but I like them in short bursts. I don't like people for extended periods of time. I'm all right with them for a little while, but once you get up past around minute and a half, I got to get the fuck out of there. And my reason is for one that you may share, possibly. I have a very low tolerance level for stupid bullshit. That's all. Stupid bullshit. And everyone wants to tell you they're stupid bullshit. And a lot of them don't know when to stop talking. You ever run into that guy? Doesn't know when to stop talking, just continues running at the mouth like verbal diarrhea. Don't know when the conversation's over. Stupid, trivial shit you don't care anything about. Things you're not even remotely interested in. Did I tell you about my mom and dad? Well, my mom and dad went on vacation down to Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. This is about 6 years ago, I think. Seemed like it was about 6 years ago. 6 or 7, possibly 7, could be. Yeah. Somewhere in there, 6, 7, more than 6, less than 7. Let's call it 6.5. So my mom and dad went on vacation to Mammoth Cave, Kentucky, and my dad found a big rock. What he thought was a big rock, turns out it was a dinosaur turd. A petrified dinosaur turd, 27-pounder. You know, now that I think of it, it might have been 8 years ago. That would have been close to Y2K, wouldn't it? Remember Y2K? Whatever happened? Everybody's all worried about that. Nothing ever happened. Big fuss. Nothing ever happened. God, that's strange, So we'll say it's 8 years. It was either 8 or 5. So my dad gave my mom this big turd. He said, "Here, Mom, this is a big dinosaur turd. Put it in your purse and take that home." My mom said, "Dad, I don't think this is a dinosaur turd. This thing is still warm. Whoever dropped this thing is still walking around in here, and we better get the fuck out of this cave." 9 years ago. 9. I know it was 9 because my wife was pregnant with our first boy, Mahmoud ibn El Said ben Salam. And he's 10 now. Or is he? He's 11. Maybe he's 11. He's either 11 or 5. And while all this is going on, you're searching through your mind for something diplomatic and tactful and graceful that you can say to help end the conversation. And all I can ever come up with is, blow it out your ass! 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 But you can't say that. Good manners don't permit it. You have to find another way, and I go to body language. I try to use my body language to show that the conversation's over. I find myself leaning at a 45-degree angle, trying to indicate the direction I'd like to go if this person would just shut the fuck up. And that might even give him a verbal cue. Surgery. Surgery. I'm late for surgery. I'm having my ears sewn shut. You know? Yeah. Same people on the phone. Same people on the phone. Don't know when to hang up. Don't know when the conversation's over. Dumb, trivial shit. Dumb questions. So what are you guys going to do 5 summers from now? We haven't made any plans. Marge wants to go to the beach. The kids kind of like it at the lake, and I want to go to the mountains. Grandma wants to visit her sister in Frog Balls, Arkansas. How about you? Have you made any plans? It's never too early to make plans. We're going to Norway in 2025. Did you know that up until the 1950s, Norway's economy was based largely on fishing? But now, thanks to the expansion of the world economy and improved drilling technique, and once again, you're searching through your mind for the right thing to say to help end the conversation. Shut the fuck up comes to mind. Or blow it out your, how about shut your fucking pie hole, might be good. Or if he prefers cake, shut your fucking cake hole. But these things, you don't want to, you can't say those things. And you can't use body language on the phone. Well, you can always amuse yourself, you know.
It's you know, different kind of George Carlin, that he's older, is like, because he had so much energy throughout his comedic career. But I like this aspect. I think we've watched a little bit of his older material. I don't know if he was this old that we saw, but
no,
he looks like he's, you know, getting up there on this one. I'd love to know how old he is, because that's all that said. It's tremendous that he's still doing his performances and still really funny at this stage in his career. But it's very different. You know, he's bringing his wittiness and his intelligence that he largely has had throughout his career. A little less energy, but a little more focus on, you know, just hitting you with a little punchline. And
I think he's a little bit less patience at this point in his life. Like, you can tell, like, it's a little bit more, I would say aggressive, but it's a little bit more, like, gritty. Yeah. And then also it's funny because he'll say certain things and he sounds the same as he did. Like he said, like, a little while. And that was, like, taking me back to the time one.
Yeah, that's very true.
A little while.
Yeah, he's got some of those inflections and stuff, too. But even, I think, though, what I like about this one is that because he's older and he's still kind of playing that older, grumpier guy kind of role, it fits into this bit really well, right? Like, he's like, you're allowed to be that way because you've dealt with enough, you know, garbage in your life that when people are, like, you know, you and I were joking and, you know, made the motion, like, you know, you don't like listening to people for too long. But, you know, when you're older, it's like, you get a pass, kind of, you know, it's okay. We understand you've had enough crap that you've dealt with. So I like this in that respect, that, you know, he's playing into the role that he is.
Suits where he's
much more, I think, in this one than some of the other ones, like the religion one that we played. That one, I think, like, he came across as being a little more... having a little less patience, and it didn't play into that bit. This one, it's like, it's perfect for it. Having less patience is exactly what you should have, right?
Or if it's your mother, you show your mother respect, you put her on speakerphone. But that doesn't move the conversation along. You have to find another trick, and I go to tone of voice. Do you ever use your tone of voice to try to talk them into a soft landing? You try to coax the person toward the end. Right. Good. Okay. Good. All right, then. Good. Right. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Oh, fuck, there he goes again. That guy's again. You remember my neighbor with the burns on 90% of her body? Well, she burned the other 10% now. She was lighting a fart and her bush caught fire. Listen, Reverend. Reverend, I hate to be rude, but I just took a 3.5-hour shit. And I'm bleeding from the asshole. Well, I don't have any mercurochrome. Yes, I'll put a Snoopy Band-Aid on it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. You do that for me. Yes, say a prayer for my asshole. Thank you very much. You have to resort to these tactics because many people do not understand what a phone call should be or what a phone call is. Ideally, a phone call is the brief exchange of a few vital pieces of information. This is a phone call. Hey, Steve, what time's the circle jerk start tonight? 10 o'clock. Okay, listen, I'm going to be a little bit late. You'll have to start without me. Oh, don't worry, I'll catch up. I'm eating a whole bunch of oysters and watching a horny movie. It's called Tarzan Fucks a Zebra. Russell Crowe. Well, it's kind of a fantasy. Right now, Renee Zellweger is blowing a unicorn. That's a phone call. It should not be a 2.5-hour harangue of your third cousin describing her mailman's liposuction. God, people are fucking boring. People are just fucking boring.
Oh my gosh.
No, it was George Carlin. People are boring, like
Yeah.
you said at the end. You got to the point there, and yeah, like I said, it was good. I think it was. There were parts of it that I found were much funnier than others.
Yeah.
And I think he's like I said, just the fact that he's doing that at the end of his career and still able to get
Impressive.
those really hard laughs out of you is very impressive. And it takes energy to get up there and
Oh, of course.
and do this anytime, let alone when you've been doing it for years and years and years, and you got to stay creative and find that ability and the energy to do what he's doing.
Well, obviously he loves it, right? Because I feel like a lot of people probably would have retired by that age, but he obviously wants to continue because he just
Yeah, I
loves
mean,
it.
we don't even really know what age he was, but
Yeah.
he looks like he's getting up there, and performing gets a little bit
Yeah.
harder when you get up there. So,
For
anyways,
sure.
I'm gonna stop harping on his age. I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. If you did, you know what to do. As always, hit that like button for us. Helps with the algorithm and all that. We hope you come back soon and check out our next video. But that's it from us today, guys. We'll be back soon with another one.
See you guys in the next one.